Let's take a look at how the fire alarm system is handled in the productivity pack. First, it should be pointed out that the fire alarm families have connectors in them that are not associated with the fire alarm system. Rather, they're assigned to be an electrical power system, and that's so that even though the voltages are low voltages, they can still be summed up on the fire alarm panel, which on a large project can result in a fairly substantial load. So to see to see the inner workings of this, we'll go to the MEP settings on the Manage tab, and then go to Electrical Settings, and then in the distribution section we can see that there are several lower voltage systems. So for example, 24 volt fire alarm system. This is the distribution system that the fire alarm panel would be assigned to, which would allow the fire alarm content to connect to that panel. You'll see there's a few other low voltage systems here, including avionics, telecommunications, grounding, television, 28 volt DC. So we'll cancel that. If we select this fire alarm panel, you can see on the options bar it's been assigned to the 24 volt fire alarm distribution system. Again, if the connector in the Revit family for a fire alarm device was set to fire alarm, we'll go to Edit Family, we'll select this connector, and we'll notice the type for this connector is power, not fire alarm. If it's set to fire alarm, it can't be associated with the distribution system, and we can't create a panel schedule. So when we select this fire alarm family, you can see there are a number of fire alarm families available, and some of those families have multiple types. And for depending on the particular instance selected, this is a fire alarm strobe. So this has different candela options. We can have the strobe be on the right or the left, and then we can also turn the coverage graphic on. So depending on the candela setting, we can see how big of an area that has the potential of serving. So that's a quick look at the fire alarm system. Fairly straightforward, with the exception of the electrical connector in the family is set to power rather than fire alarm, and then that allows us to have fire alarm panel board schedules that we can calculate the loads on.